With Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 being announced and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 getting its 16th DLC pack, there's been something I've been wanting to talk about, and it's with Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Supposedly, it was slated for 2024, but now Tenkaichi is back into the picture, which is something a lot of people did not expect. So what happened? Before we get into that, this video is sponsored by Factor. Factor helps you get fresh, healthy, and ready-made meals delivered to your doorstep. Their chef-created meals are designed by dietitians to ensure the highest nutritional quality. Factor's menus are updated on a weekly basis and include over 27 meals and more than 34 add-on options, including meal preferences like keto, calorie smart, vegan, vegetarian, and more. Feel free to choose your favorite meals or let them design your order based on your preferences and meal history. You have plenty of options like grabbing a prepared smoothie or keto shake for a quick little snack. Or you can heat up a meal in 2 minutes or less with no cleanup needed. You can get them today by going to my link or going to go.factor75.com and using code FACTOR SE33004 for 50% off your first box. Be sure to purchase your first box right now. Now, going back to my original point, let's go back to when Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 got supposedly leaked. Dragon Ball Chronicles, the same individual who provided actual leaks and spoilers for Dragon Ball Super Superhero, revealed that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 was in development, with him saying that Xenoverse 3 was slated to come out in 2024. Obviously, this brought on a lot of hype in the community. People like Slow Plays, Rikudu Fox, and other content creators were very happy, and for good reason. It meant an actual sequel and new stuff to potentially look forward to and cover. But others were actually very hesitant. People like Saving the Bees outright mentioned that the info was false, and as you can see, even Rhymestar was very critical. Something to note is that Saving the Bees literally told people to bookmark this tweet, and he turned out to be right in a way. Instead of a Xenoverse 3 being announced, we got Tenkaichi 4. And Rhymestyle took a dig at the whole Xenoverse 3 stuff earlier this month, which I found pretty funny. The way I see it, there's a few possibilities as to what happened. 1. Chronicles was given false info. Maybe there was something lost in translation. Maybe his source was making stuff up. I don't know if the source that gave him the info for superheroes is the same one that gave him stuff regarding Xenoverse 3, but it's possible. Only he really knows. 2. Chronicles decided to make the whole thing up for followers and likes. In my opinion, this doesn't really make much sense. I've talked to Chronicles a few times. He's never really struck me as the type of person to deliberately make stuff up. In fact, he's one of those guys who, if you put out false info, he'll correct you on it. Furthermore, he follows more so the manga, anime, and hero side of things, so I don't think he'd intentionally produce hype for his Xenoverse 3, but it doesn't really seem like he cares too much about it. Twitter is a toxic place as well, so when people criticize or hate on him, it's gotta take a mental toll. Unfortunately, when it comes to being a public figure, people will accuse you of being a liar if something doesn't turn out to be true. It is what it is, man. A third possibility is that something changed. Maybe Xenoverse 3 was in development and the original plan was a 2024 release, but something changed to where Xenoverse 3 is on the back burner. It's hard to really say because we still don't know when Tenkaichi 4 will release and how long the game will last in terms of content. Maybe it could come this year, maybe it'll come next year. Hell, maybe it could come in 2025. I don't really know. But this brings up the main thing. Is Xenoverse 3 still likely? Of course, the game has had 16 DLCs, has sold millions of units, and is overall still popular, and there is still so much that it can do. New story mode content, new characters, new gameplay additions. If the anime were to ever come back, then the Moro and Granola arcs would be great sagas to base new story mode stuff on. But despite all of that, I personally don't see a Xenoverse 3 being revealed anytime soon. I think if the upcoming Tenkaichi 4 game is successful, a lot of effort will be put into updates, downloadable content, etc. With Xenoverse 2 still getting DLC and Tenkaichi 4 being a thing, they aren't going to cut that momentum by announcing a Xenoverse 3 this year. It just depends on what Dragon Ball game gets announced in 2024 or 2025. As of this moment, the future is very unknown regarding Xenoverse 3. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 came out in 2016, yo, and we've just had DLC upon DLC upon DLC. With how many years it's been, I don't blame anyone for thinking that a Xenoverse 3 will never come out. And it's a shame because I think they should have released a third game years ago. And while they've done a great job with the story DLCs for Xenoverse 2, Dims could have done so much more with a new game. Overall, let me know what you guys think about the situation and if you feel a Xenoverse 3 will be announced in the upcoming years. And if you disagree with some things or have anything additional to add, let me know. I wanted to make this video because Xenoverse 3 was rumored to come out in 2024, but the new Tenkaichi 4 got announced, and that's gonna garner a lot of hype. Lastly, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys.